Hi, I'm Diane Rimmer with the Women's Council of Realtors, St. Lucie County, here in Florida. And I would want to welcome you to our real estate question and answer, where our professional members, realtors and partners alike, will answer your questions about all things real estate. Today, I'm happy to welcome Anna Valencia Tillery, who's been a valued team member with White Glove Moving and Storage since 2013, specializing in marketing and business development, and is also the host of the Treasure Coast Insider, a talk radio program highlighting where to go, what to do, and how to give back through our region. It's celebrating its 10th year. And this very busy lady is also the founder of the Treasure Coast Premier Women's Network, a monthly luncheon that offers professional women a positive space to network and have lunches here in Vero, in Port St. Lucie, and in Stuart. But we have questions about moving, Anna. Thank you for making the time to talk to us today.
Thank you, Diane, and thank you to our Women's Council Network. This was the first network I joined for Women's Council, and it's fantastic.
Well, thank you. Anna, you've been a valued partner with the Women's Council, as all our partners are, because it's important to us that our partners take good care of our customers. Our partners, make the realtors look good. And I know many sellers get so wrapped up in the selling process that they leave the moving process to the end, and then they say, well, what do I do?
Yeah.
So then they get a quote and they have questions about the terminology because it's not something they do every day. And they start asking me questions like, what's the difference between a bound and a non-bound order or bid? And I, of course, have no idea what the answer is. So I'm going to throw that question to you.
Well, that is a great question, as a matter of fact. An estimate is just that. It's an estimate, right? It's a guess as to how long we think that a move is going to take. And when it's local, it's based on just that. It's based on time. And when folks are moving interstate, meaning they're leaving their state of origin. So I always like to, on behalf of White Glove Moving and Storage as an interstate agent with Beacon, say if you're coming into or out of Florida, it's based on weight. When you see those weight stations on the side of the expressway, we have to pull over and the trucks are weighed. And that is how the federal government gets their cut of the move as a whole and uses those dollars to help with the ongoing maintenance of our highways and roads. So a guesstimate is just that. Now, bound versus non-bound is where I believe White Glove Moving and Storage really shines. We're about to celebrate our 20th birthday, and all of our salesmen have spent years in the industry, not just in the homes working with clients and projecting the overall cost and details of the move, but also on the trucks themselves. And so really, a bound is knowing 100% this is the price. All what ifs are factored into that projected price, whether it's a condo and we're talking about elevators, whether there could be any unforeseen rain delays, any long walks because you can't pull up in the driveway because it's pavers, or if there needs to be a shuttle included because those beautiful live oak trees are sprawling and making it incapable of larger trucks getting through. So we think of all those things when we're on site performing that complimentary survey and providing a bound price, nowhere, shape or form, locally or interstate, would there be a difference even by a penny to that price when it's a bound quote. A non-bound is where you're just projecting. You're saying, I'm going to think it's taking 3 men 3 hours to do this job. And if it's rain or if there's elevator delays and it takes 5 hours, the customer then pays the difference. There's always the small off chance that you could, in fact, be under the projected bid, which happens. And that's always a nice little bonus. But it's not guaranteed. So that's the difference between a bound and non-bound. And we spend a lot of time educating our customers on that, especially when folks have the ability to get the proposal before they even list. When you get a bound price, you can build that right into your asking price more times than not. and everything is, already accounted for and projected if you know the details ahead of time, something you can plan on. So over 90% of our estimates are in fact bound versus what is commonplace in the industry with a number of non-bound bids. And so again, those are just guesses, fairly good guesses, but sometimes you'll see the real low ball and then it's going to go over it. So that's why they always say get 3 estimates, and hopefully the weights, the projected number of hours, all of that kind of aligns, and then you can go with the company that you feel most comfortable with.
Okay, well, thank you very much. It's good information. Just another question, Anna. How long before a move should this process of getting quotes go on?
Excellent question, Diane, because in this climate right now, it is hotter than it's ever been. And with 52 full-time movers and 16 trucks in our fleet, we are at capacity into mid-May. Not that things don't change, but we always say that 4 weeks to 8 weeks out is the standard for interstate, and at least 2 weeks out is the standard for local. Yet in this current environment, we would almost double that.
Wow.
So if you're going to be listing, if you know you're going to be listing, you might as well take advantage of the complimentary survey so that you have all of the details and expectations right in your head. And then if you have to pull the trigger quickly because it's a cash offer or something along those lines, the company, the professional moving team already has those details and can act swiftly to fill you in on the calendar accordingly.
Very good. Well, thank you, Anna, so much for joining us today and answering those questions that I can't answer.
Always a pleasure, Diane. Congrats on this busy, busy season of selling.
Absolutely. And to our public, please remember that the Women's Council of Realtors is a network of successful realtors advancing women as business leaders in the industry and in the communities we serve. So when you have questions about buying or selling real estate or moving, just ask a professional council member and watch this space for more questions and more answers. So long for now. I'm Diane Romer, broker associate with McAllister Properties. Bye-bye.